whenever we are inserting any component within any record detail page or in any website, how LWC will start till end, that we call as life cycle of LWC. It starts from the constructor. Constructor means even in the oops concept, constructor is the main concept where the object has been initiated. Similarly, in life cycle of LWC also, whenever when we load our component, firstly constructor has been initiated. Then connected callback. The second hook is connected callback. It means now the component has been inserted into the DOM, means document object model. So second is connected callback. Then render callback means all the if and else, like if and else, all the in the within a component. Suppose we have some component, we have some sub part which should render based on the condition of those sub part. That render callback has been called. Then then after that, that is error callback. Error callback means if any in any step error has been happened, then it will revert back the error to the user. Last is cleanup. Like once everything is done, it's very important that all the component which has been inserted into the DOM has been cleaned up. So that will be the last hook. Sorry, that last hook has been called as disconnected callback. Yeah. So LDS is like lighting document system, as far as I remember. So it is like within LDS, they provide so many framework to the to user, which we can use directly, like lightning form, lightning view form, edit form. It means once we insert those, once we just we need a syntax of those things, and automatically it and if we know about the syntax, suppose within a syntax of lightning view, it means that view of the record detail page will be visible if we put correct object and record, and that's it. Second is view, edit, or read. There are different type of LDS present in LWC. If I want to apply the style based on the template loaded, and then how I can, if without CSS, how we can do. There is inline CSS is also possible in HTML in LWC. So if we don't want to use the CSS, we can directly put style with the inline CSS. That is possible in LWC. And also, whenever we create a component, every time three file has been inserted. That is HTML with the template tag. Second is JS. Third is XML. And CSS is optional. Suppose there are so many. Suppose we know that the same CSS has need to put in different parts. So what we do, we just put a class in the div, and within that class we put all the style, that this the lines will be similar in all the line, and what we say, font size, font color, everything is similar. So every time whenever, suppose there are four div and all four div have the same styling, so we just put the class on those div, and we call the div, we call the class, and within the CSS we put the style. So once we type, and every time we just need to call. So in those cases we should create a CSS. Else we can do, for small thing we can do with the inline. I have a requirement HTML template A, B, and C. Based on the profile, we need to load A or B or C. How you can achieve it? So, based on the profile. So, suppose based on the profile in the sense, so okay. So, suppose okay. Firstly, I'll repeat the question. I understood it right or wrong. I have a component. Within that component, there are three small parts. And if I am ASM, I should see order should be should which is assigned to me. And second person whose profile is super admin, that person can see every order, and third person is some other profile, that person can see different orders. So in this scenario, what we can do, we have two options in JS as well as in Apex. In Apex, we can get the user ID. You, based on the user ID or profile, we can get all the info of the profile. We will send that info to the JS, and with the from JS, with the data binding, we need to, we can put template if or else, and with the help of that, we can show data based on the profile. And with the help of JS also, we can do this. Like within JS also, there is a possibility to get the ID or get the profile of the logged in user, and based on that, the data will be visible. We need to create a logic like with the help of boolean or flags, and based on that, template if true in HTML, you can do that. So yeah. For example, so for example, I have a component A and component B. For system admin, UI should be UI should be component A, HTML template A. Another user, it's B, HTML template B. In LWC, where you code it, because HTML is server side. Yes, we can code it in Apex. Within Apex, we can get the profile. We can get the logged in user profile, and that profile ID. Based on that profile ID, we can decide that which template A or template B should be visible to the user.
Okay, fine, Anushka, you're done with an interview. Our team will get back to you and give you the update.